Can you see these red ruby jewels all over this big huge bush? So this is a multiflora rose bush. It's considered an invasive species, and I bet you could probably find it wherever you live, like 5-minute walk outside your door. And these rose hips will all become roses in the spring if they're just left to be. But the rose hips themselves are full of like so much vitamin C and so much good juicy stuff for your skin, for your heart. There's a lot of benefits to working with rose hips. And when you want to harvest rose hips, you want to do it after the first couple of frosts, because what happens is that when the frost comes, it's a signal to the plant to send up like the last bit of vital life force as it's going to be dying back. It sends up that like last blast of like vitamins, nutrients, minerals, all of the stuff into the seeds, into the hips. And you want to be careful about harvesting it, even though it's invasive. You can find it everywhere. This is food that the deer and the birds will be eating all winter long, and every rose hip that you harvest won't become a rose petal in the spring. So you just want to be thinking of that too, right? Like it's not just for you and your use. But what you can do, and you have to be, remember that roses have thorns too, right? So when you're harvesting, you have to be careful about what you're collecting. So I just came across this barberry bush, which you might mistake for a rose bush. But you can see that it's like whoa, it looks like barbed wire, right? Barberry. It's a lot more treacherous looking in the thorns, and also see, they hang down a little bit, kind of in a row. This one's a little picked over, so it's hard to see. But yeah, they're little droplets kind of in a row instead of like the bushy rose hips.